All right, what's up, everybody? It is Flashwing. Welcome back to another round of live stream LSPDFR testing. Appreciate everybody's patience with the last couple of live streams. Basically, just trying to get myself ready, mostly to do 5M server live streaming, but LSPDFR is kind of the next best thing to try. So just keeping it real basic. We're out here in the beautiful city of Los Santos, rolling in our 2014 Dodge Charger. And we're just going to kind of take calls and see how things are going. The game, for whatever reason, has not been super stable for me when I've started streaming. I have no idea why. I've gone probably several hours between crashes just playing on my own and not doing anything super crazy. So last major issue was on my streaming machine, because I stream using a second machine. Last issue was actually CPU cooling. And I come to find out I was getting some real problems with drop frames and poor performance because my CPU had a cooler that was way undersized for what it was doing. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to roll for a bit, and hopefully I don't have any crashes. I'll try and recover a couple times. If it looks like it's going to be a real problem, I might close the stream down because I don't want to waste anybody's time sitting and reading logs while everybody stares at a blank screen. So let's go ahead and get started here. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, show me 1041, 10-8.
Roger, 8 Lincoln 24, proceed with patrol.
Alright, we're just going to cruise around and check out the city, take some calls. Hope everybody's having a good day. Like this right here. Just flipped around in the middle of an intersection. All right, looks like we got our first customer of the day. Where is she going? All right, I guess we got ourselves a pursuit. Dispatch, show me the pursuit. It's going to be Strawberry Avenue near intersection 4.
Copy that.
Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Dispatch, I'm going to need air support.
Dispatch air unit over Pillbox Hill.
All right, so first customer of the day. And in a blue Jeep that kind of got away from me here because I got a little turned around at the intersection. Whoa. Dispatch, suspect is now northbound Calasius Avenue. Requesting backup.
Roger.
Whoa! Missed the intersection. There she is.
Backup required on Vespucci Boulevard.
Okay, I think we got her.
Copy, dispatch. Adam 4.
Step out of the car with your hands in the air. Step out. Hands up. Stop. Stop right where you're at. Get down on your knees. I think I gotta turn my microphone volume down a little bit. In fact, let me do that real quick. Can I turn it down a pinch so I'm not blowing myself away? Okay. Close the roads. Wow, what a mess. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, requesting code 2 backup, intersection of Vespucci and Calasius Avenue. I don't know if I can pronounce that
Backup
correctly.
needed on Vespucci Boulevard.
Sector 13. Where's the little coffee shop around the corner?
Yeah, we got cars over here. It's going to be a big old mess. We're going to try and secure the suspect with a partner here and stop traffic.
Yeah, I see you.
All right, sweet. Okay, I think we're all secure in all directions here. So we had a suspect that basically pulled a U-turn in the middle of an intersection right in front of us, and then proceeded through a red light, and then we attempted to initiate a stop, and they ran. So we're going to kind of figure out what is going on here and just work the scene. Ma'am, I'm Officer Flashwing with the Los Santos Police Department. I just want to let you know that everything's being visually and audio recorded. Just for your reference, you are under arrest, ma'am. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to, you have the right to remain silent. If you cannot, you also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. You are free to invoke these rights at any point, and you're free to have an attorney present while questioning. Do you understand your rights as I've explained them? Oh, it's kind of romantic. No, ma'am, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Can you tell me what's going on here? It beats you. Okay, well, ma'am, we ran from a police officer while attempting to initiate a stop. It's a pretty serious situation. Let's get some ID. Dispatch requesting a check. It's going to be on a Tina Venito. Driver's license is suspended. Ma'am, why are you driving with a suspended license? Because I have to. What kind of a dumb question is that? Because I have to? Well, it's pretty simple, man. If you have a suspended license, you're not supposed to be driving. So you got to take the bus. You got to get on foot patrol. You got to do something other than driving a car. All right, my partner here is going to search you. Do you need a female officer present? She doesn't really care. All right, ma'am. Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah, our profile's run.
You're a black belt. Good to know.
What do I do? I'm
All right, I'm going to have my partner search him. Search her.
No, go ahead. No.
Getting a little bit of a frame rate drop here and there for some reason. Another reason I'm looking forward to playing 5M. A baggie of heroin.
Damn. So then you
Oh my gosh.
with me? Okay. Bye.
And we got to ask about the drugs. Ma'am, who do these narcotics belong to? All she does is drop them off where she's been told to. So this is a baggie of heroin with intent to distribute. Oh boy. Okay. So at this point, because we've found drugs on her and given the nature of the pursuit, you know, she's running from something. Now she is driving suspended. She does have drugs on her. And at this point, we're going to be searching the vehicle because we have reason to believe that the car is probably going to have drugs in it.
Need backup.
We're going to ask her if she consents to a search because it's just going to make that situation a lot more airtight. Ma'am, do you consent to a search of your vehicle? Won't find anything so sure. Perfect. Partner, can you watch her? I'm going to go ahead and toss the car. Let's go ahead and check the dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a vehicle check. I don't think I got any plate information from this car before.
Target vehicle license plate 26 David George Frank 331.
So it doesn't look like the RO actually is the woman that we have in custody. Nope, no, do not open the door. God damn it. All right, let's go ahead and search the vehicle. Couple of grenades. Oh my god. Set of jumper cables. That's not good. Not good at all. So we're gonna have to yeah, we're gonna got a couple of grenades, drugs. Okay, let's ask her about the weapons. All right, ma'am. Can you tell me about the weapons we found? Oh, that's right. We have a weapons subsection. Man, why do you have an explosive device? My father's a minor. We use it to be... You can't have grenades in your car, man. That's also against the law. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So let's double check and see if we can do anything with these drugs. Doubt it. Yep. So there's no suspicious substances. Let me make sure that I have the correct baggie of heroin. Okay, perfect. All right. All right, we're gonna stow her in the police car. Yeah, man, the frames, I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know what I did to change...
Hello.
Could just be the city. In fact, that might help a little bit. No, not really. I don't know. Okay, we need to get this car towed because it's going to be a traffic hazard. Dispatching Lincoln 24, going to need a tow truck, Vespucci Boulevard, eastbound. Right.
Tow truck. Assistance required on Vespucci Boulevard.
We're going to have to 10:15 back to the station so I can get this car fixed. Because we got our front end crunched up. Gonna back this up here. Okay, next thing is let's go ahead and work up the charges for Miss Tina. Oh, and she's on parole. Well, that explains why she ran. Now we understand. She's gonna be going back to the. She's gonna be going back to the big old slammer. Oh, what the hell? I think the tow truck just ran a bunch of people over. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go with that. Well, somebody's in a lot of pain. Okay, let's see here. All right, so she's obviously driving suspended. She's got arrest records for evading arrest and violating curfew. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm not even going to worry about the suspended license at this point. She caused a traffic accident with another car. So it's going to be fleeing police resulting in injury, property damage, or death. And we're also going to be doing reckless endangerment in driving. Possession charges. She's going to have possession of... I think that actually falls under violent crimes. So she does have possession of heroin. With an intent to distribute, I should probably find... Possession of drugs with intent to distribute. And... Where are we here? I think this is going to be under violent crimes, theft, robbery, burglary, firearms. Here we go. Possession of a destructive device. Yes. All right. That's a pretty massive charge list here. All right. So we've got our charges submitted. Let's go ahead and we need to go ahead and get this scene cleaned up here. Hope everybody's having a good day today. All right, partner, we should be good. We're going to be code 4 here. You can go ahead and take off. I don't know if it's because I'm parked in front of his car. There we go. All right. Okay, we're going to clear traffic control, and we are going to code to it. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24.
Go ahead.
Show me 1015 with suspect in custody. Dispatch, show me 1015 with one in custody. I don't think they heard me.
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area.
Dispatch, mark me 1015.
Roger. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol.
That's okay. Not a perfect system. I'm using immersive dispatch too, which I think can not so much cause a conflict, but I'm not using the correct verbiage in order to get the right calls in place. All right. And we're going to drop her off, pass her to another police officer, and we're going to fix our car and get back 10-8.
Segundo approaching the 405, underneath the 405 freeway.
All right.
We have citizens reporting a person carrying an explosive on South Rockford Drive.
8 Lincoln 24 responding. That's going to be a code 3 call. Someone saw the... And we crashed. Oh my god. All right. Okay, we're going to attempt to reload. This usually does not do well. Nice to see the stream is doing better than the actual gameplay is. This is just going to take a second. We have to reload all the plugins. And once that's done, then we should be good to go. Man, I just realized that I got chats on. There we go. Yeah, for some strange reason, I wasn't seeing live chat. That's super weird. Okay. All right, so now we got to force... Oh, no.
Yo, what's shaking?
Got to reload all plugins. All right, we're going to try this again. This game has been notoriously unstable. I do not know why. Like I said, I've been playing for a while now, but ever since I've kind of introduced the streaming function, it's kind of had some stability problems. I don't know if it's a product of something else focusing the computer's attention and then plugins timeout, or what the deal is. Okay. Yeah, scene manager shut down. Okay, so let's try this again. And then we're going to force an unhandled exception. So that means I'm going to have to restart the game. Sorry, folks. This is only going to take a second. I will be right back when we're... The chat is closed. Oh, there we go. This game has been so fucking unstable. I might just shift to the county. All right, folks, we're back. Sorry for the interruption. Thank you for everybody's patience. It's as much of a learning experience as it is a frustration for me. So, had a crash earlier and did manage to get through about one call before that took place. I was playing LSPD. I'm actually going to move out here to the county. One, because I'm getting some really strange frame drops in the city for some reason, and we're just gonna set things a little bit more pleasant here, and we're gonna be all set to go. So just gonna, again, just for testing purposes, just keeping things nice and simple. Just gonna roll the 2018 Charger up here in Blaine County, and we're just taking calls and just kind of giving the streaming machine a chance to demonstrate whether or not it's gonna fall apart or whether I got problems on my own PC. So do appreciate everybody's patience with testing. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, show me 1041 108.
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area.
Yeah, the only thing I might do is set the daytime a little bit later. Let's do 1800. It's a little bit more exciting and dynamic when it's not 2 o'clock in the afternoon all the time. All right. Well, we're just kind of seeing how the stream behaves. And since we got ALPR on the car now, I can actually run that, which is always fantastic. That always gets me into a lot of trouble. All right. Back 10-8, rolling by the Sandy Shores Fire Department. Oh, I got to turn. Sorry, folks. I have to turn the music off, otherwise I'm going to get... I already got hit with a copyright on a test video earlier that I was doing privately. So that sucker is very, very sensitive. All right. Just cruising out here in the county today. A little bit slower out here than it is in the city. A little bit fewer opportunities for serious trouble, I guess. But then again, the last few patrols I've done in the county have definitely been much more exciting than I expected. Some other changes that I've been making to the game. Let's see. I've been struggling with entity persistence. Oh, there's a suspended license on that driver, which is going to be a dunk. All right, we're going to flip around here. Oh, and he just turned down this way. Excellent. All right, this might be our first customer of the day. We'll see here. Oh my gosh. Speed limit's at 35. Oh, kind of driving off the roadway there. All right, I think we're going to stop him for kind of driving on the side of the roadway and not driving the limit, like driving 15 under. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Dispatch, show me out on a traffic stop eastbound Marina Drive with a 4-door Cadillac.
10-4, 8 Lincoln 24. Approach with caution.
Requesting a vehicle check. It's 84 Edward Mary Paul 652. That is not what I wanted. Requesting a plate check.
Target vehicle license plate 84 Edward Mary Paul 652. A traffic felony.
Okay, let's just take a little bit of a closer look here. Everything looks cool with the Emperor. The owner's name is Josh Henderson. Mr. Henderson's license is suspended. No gun permits. He's got a couple citations for smoking violations and expired parking permits. I mean, so he's pretty clean. Let's go ahead and, assuming that the RO is in the car, we're going to make contact and kind of see what's going on out here. Afternoon, sir. Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. nice stuff up here. Strong smell of narcotics. How are you doing this afternoon, sir? Blessings, my child. Kiflam in the name of Epsilon. I don't know what any of that means. So, do you know why I pulled you over, sir? I may have been speeding a bit. Actually, no, sir. Quite the opposite. You were actually going significantly under the speed limit. I want to say I had one that was, let's see. Any reason you didn't yield? Well, in addition to driving under the speed limit, sir, it looked like you had a problem maintaining your lane back there. I'm still okay and nobody's hurt. Yes, sir. Well, thankfully, nobody is hurt, but that's most likely because I'm here right now with you on the side of the road. Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Kiflam.
He refused to show us his driver's license because it's suspended. All right. Mr. Henderson, why are you driving without a suspended license, sir? I swear I didn't know that my license is suspended. All right, well, I'm not inclined to believe you, sir, considering that you're not able to even show me a license. So the fact that you don't even have one means you're driving without a license. So I'm not very inclined to believe that, sir. Oh, where are we at here? You got any drugs in the vehicle, sir? You do not? You've been using today? Okay. Well, Mr. Henderson, why don't you go ahead and step out of the car for me, sir? Turn off the engine. All right, Mr. Henderson, for right now, you're going to be detained, sir.
Wait a sec, buddy.
Just need you to put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers together.
You are going down.
Mr. Henderson, I do have reason to believe that you might be under the influence of narcotics. That's the reason why you're being detained, sir. I don't think you're being very truthful with me. Why don't you step on over here, and we're going to figure this all out. All right, so we're going to move him back to the cruiser here and kind of see if we can get a handle on on his impairment. I'm going to call for an additional unit. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, requesting code 2 backup on Marina Drive.
Assistance required in Grande Sonora Desert.
All right. So we're going to try and determine the nature of his narcotics impairment. We saw shaky hands. We also saw, what else did we see? We saw that his hands were shaking. We got a strong odor of narcotics from inside the vehicle. So we do have, I would say that that gives us probable cause to believe that narcotics are actually in the car. And where is my backup?
Needing backup.
Assistance needed in Grande Sonora Desert.
Sometimes the backup comes, sometimes the backup doesn't.
Copy dispatch, Adam 4 en route.
Yeah, I keep working on that level of detail, those LODs with these cars, because they kind of like appear where they only see a driver, and then you see the car, and then you see all the detail. LODs are important because you don't want things to show a high level of detail from super far away because it just drags your system, but, you know, I would like to see wheels on cars. That'd be nice. Thanks for coming out, Deputy. All right. He's going over to the car. All right, sir. Now that we got back up here, we can continue on with our investigation. All right. Sir, just so you understand, I am specially trained in narcotics detection. I'll be damned. No, that was a thing. Boy, absolutely. Just, you know, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Didn't know you'd be taking a test. Well, sir, I didn't know that I'd be standing here on the side of the road with you today, so I guess we're all surprised. Sir, why were you driving below the speed limit? I was digging for something between my seats. Oh, all right. Well, I noticed a strong odor of narcotics, sir. That's my opinion. And you also look to be under the influence of a controlled substance. Let's see. When was the last time you used, sir? Not sure, but I wish I had more. So he did mention that he's used. We have reason to believe that there may be something in the car. All All right, sir. So there's a couple of ways that we can play this. All right, we can either test you for narcotics impairment right now, and if you pass, you'll be free to go back to your vehicle. I'll even cut you a ticket for the suspended, but I won't even place you under arrest. However, if you do not want to undergo a swab test, then I'm inclined I'm going to have to, first of all, place you under arrest for the suspended license. But two, I'm probably going to call the canine out here. We're going to search your car, and if I find drugs in your car, sir, it's going to be a bad day. So what do you prefer? Yes, sir, that is absolutely necessary. All right, I didn't get an outright decline. That's the only problems with some of these questions is that they don't give you explicit consent. I gotta splice in some stuff from some other conversation pieces where I can actually ask them, like it's a simple yes or no question. All right, sir, my partner here is going to go ahead and administer a drug swab test. It's totally painless. And we're going to get to the bottom of whether or not you're driving impaired, sir.
Thanks.
Boom. Cocaine. Cocaine. Palms are sweaty. Oh, I missed that part. All right, sir. So here's, so you tested positive for cocaine in your system, sir. So that's definitely going to be meaning we're going to be placing you under arrest. Given the fact that he mentioned that he was digging around with his car, there's I would say, given the fact that he's under the influence, he mentioned digging around in his vehicle while he was driving, I have reason to believe that there's going to be drugs in the car. So I am going to go ahead and initiate a search. That's one thing I've been trying to work on is I don't want to just arbitrarily search vehicles because, in LSPDFR, nobody's going to fight you. And what do we have, ladies and gentlemen? A bottle of morphine, a badminton racket, and an urn of ashes. So we did find drugs in the car. In this case, we found morphine, so that's going to be a possession charge. Now, he doesn't have morphine in his system, but he does have cocaine. Cocaine. Let's see if there's any testing that we can do. Okay, so there's no actual testing, which is fine. All right, let's do the... All right, sir. Who do these narcotics belong to? They would make them... okay, well, that's okay. We just need to establish who they belong to, sir, and you've admitted to them belonging to you. Oh, right. Let's see. The last thing we got to do is address the car. I'm trying to see if there's like somebody that... Sir, you got somebody that we can call that could just come pick up your vehicle for you? A friend or anybody like that? Okay, if you got their information, I can go ahead and give them a call now. They can come pick up your car for you. Car is not a traffic hazard, so I am going to go ahead and, in this case, we're going to call the insurance, but I kind of consider it more to be like a friend or somebody that you call to come get your car because you're going to jail. That's the other thing. The other side of it, too, was I've been towing cars way too much. When I finally kind of came to understand that PD usually only tow cars if they're a traffic hazard or if they're evidence in a crime. Otherwise, they'll either leave the vehicle on the side of the road or they'll, potentially release it to somebody else. Okay, so we're going to work up the charges on the gentleman here, which are quite extensive. This guy's going to be doing a whole lot of time. Oh, I got to turn that up here off. Stolen vehicle. Boy, that would have been nice. Okay, so a Josh Henderson. Yeah, it's definitely who we have. Okay. Well, where are we going to start here? Mr. Henderson was cooperative with the drug swab, so I'm inclined not to jam him up with the suspended charge. But the DUI charge is definitely going to be a problem. So he's going to be DUI for drugs, and we're also going to have possession. I think I came across this before where morphine is technically a Schedule 2 drug. So I had to look that up before. Yeah, so possession of a Schedule 2. Yeah, so the DUI charge and the possession charge are definitely going to be the ones I'm really focused on. Okay. Charges are submitted. All right, we're going to go ahead and get Mr. Henderson transported. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting prisoner transport on Marina Drive.
Assistance required in Grande Sonora Desert.
Son of a bitch. All right, we're actually gonna 20-30 hours. I like the nighttime. You got the sun going down now, which will be fine.
Attention all units. We have a tow truck driver on the line.
Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service.
Reporting a dispute with the owner of a car. Roger that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol.
All right, so we're back 10-8 off of that call. That was a pretty decent bust. You know, we got a hit for a suspended license on the ALPR, initiated the stop, discovered he was actually DUI, and possession of morphine as well. Oh, Jesus. Oh, don't mind me, just run across the street, dude. Running coyote. All right, let's get the ALPR back on. One thing to keep in mind about the county is this is the place where people go to hide. You know, if you've committed crimes in other places, or if you've committed crimes, especially in the city. Yeah, here's like another somebody else driving. Yeah, they're turning, that's fine. Oh, this nice viewing deck on top of a trailer. Got the races going over here.
Hey! You never called me back the next day! Huh? Oh, no. I apologize.
And there's the tow truck driver. Randomly on the side of the road. Expired insurance, but it's not that slow. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far. Just keeping it nice and basic for right now. Pretty happy that nothing's crashed yet. I'm gonna hop out real quick and actually refresh my armor. Just realized that I'm not carrying a whole lot of armor at the moment, which gets me into trouble because I'm running dangerous weapons. Every little bit counts. Oh, the BF injection just showing up as a stolen vehicle. And he didn't even stop. No signal. All right. Next customer of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Got a hit on the ALPR that this BF injection might be stolen. Oh, come on, dude. You can pull over better than that. Come on, pull it over, driver. There we go. right. I think it's occupied times 1. 8 Lincoln 24 to dispatch. Dispatch, show me out on a 1011 eastbound Joshua Road with a BF injection, possible stolen vehicle.
10-4, copy. 8 Lincoln 24. Approach with caution.
Dispatch, can you send me an additional code 2?
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Requesting code 2 backup. What the fuck was that?
Assistance required in Sandy Shores.
I don't know what that was, chat. that was something.
Dispatch, Ocean 1 here. We can take that if no one else wants it.
Oh boy, and the RO has a warrant for their arrest. Okay, well, that's about to get exciting here. An arrest warrant for animal neglect. What a dick. Like, no arrest records or citations, so no gun permits. All right. Doesn't seem like it needs a felony stop, but we're just going to keep our hand in our gun just in case. That is definitely not the RO. Evening, ma'am. Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Let's see. Driver is nervous, and we've spotted a weapon. How are you doing this evening, ma'am? Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? Hoping it's nothing too bad. Well, ma'am, I'm afraid so. The reason for the stop, ma'am, is as soon as you turn onto Joshua Road, you failed to come to a complete stop and you did not use your signal. I have to stop at a stop sign. Mine is blown, officer. I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or not, ma'am, but absolutely. You have to come to a complete stop at a stop sign and you completely failed to do that. Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please? I think the bouncer at the club kept... Oh, wait, here it is. Oh, okay.
Kifla.
Okay. A Yasmin Starkey. And... Okay. All right, Miss Starkey. Where's Grand Theft Auto? Miss Starkey, do you own this vehicle, ma'am? It's my mom's car. I borrowed it from her to run an errand. Well, the RO is listed to a gentleman with the first name of Alex. So unless your mother has got, just an Alex as opposed to Alexandria or anything like that, her picture doesn't match the system either. And the reason why I'm asking is because this vehicle is reported stolen. You just wanted to take it out for a test drive. Ma'am, if this is not your vehicle, you cannot be test driving other people's stolen cars. Do me a favor. Turn off the engine and step out of the vehicle for me. As you wish, boss man. All right. All right, Miss Starkey. I'm going to be placing you...
Hold on
you're going to be... I need you to put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers together. We're going to be... You're not under arrest, ma'am, but you are being detained.
You're mine now.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, so Miss Starkey is being detained here while we investigate whether or not this car is actually stolen. Ma'am, you want to come with me? We're just going to step over here to my patrol car real quick. Let's get out of the way. All right. First thing we're going to do is potentially pat her down for weapons. Where is my search criteria at? Ma'am, and before we search you, before we perform a search, do you want a female officer present? You do not. Okay, perfect. My partner here is going to perform a pat down. If there's anything that's going to poke him, stick him, prod him, ninja stars, katana swords, anything like that, just let him know. A baggie of meth and 3 grams of marijuana. Booyah. Well, this just went from stolen vehicle investigation to drug possession. Fantastic. All right. Let's go to search results. All right, Miss Starkey, who do the narcotics belong to? They're on my person, so I guess that'd make them mine. Well, good. Fantastic. Now we've established who they belong to. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to see if there is any testing required for the drugs. And there is not, so we're good there. All right. All right, Mr. All right, Miss Starkey, we're going to be performing a search of the vehicle. Is there going to be anything inside the car that I need to know about? Any weapons? Anything illegal? No. All right. Deputy, just watch her for a second while I toss this car. All right, so since this is a stolen vehicle, we're definitely going to want to reclaim this vehicle for evidence. Several kilos of heroin. Oh, my. Well, now we understand why the vehicle was stolen. Chances are Miss Starkey here is a drug runner and using a stolen vehicle so that they're not associated with the activity. And unfortunately for her, the ALPR snagged this as a car on the hot sheet. And then even more so, against her luck, she just decided to blow through a stop sign. So, she almost made it. Miss Starkey, why'd you say I wouldn't find any drugs, ma'am? Because I'm kind of high. Ah, I see. All right, well, considering that, where'd you get these drugs from? In Davis. All right, well, that gives us something to go on. So we got several kilos. I mean, that's intent to distribute. This looks like trafficking or intent to sell. No one is selling drugs. I highly doubt you're going to be using these for personal consumption. All right, Miss Starkey, so you are going to be placed under arrest for possession with intent to distribute of both the heroin in the car as well as the meth that's found on your person. And then we just need to determine what's going on with this car. Since this is most likely going to be stolen, we're going to call it through to dispatch just one more time. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, requesting a vehicle check. We want to be absolutely sure that everything is going to be cool with this car.
Target license plate 81 David George Frank 016. A possible stolen vehicle. A warrant issued. Approach with caution.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a stolen car. We're going to go ahead and get her charges wrapped up and get her booked, and then we're going to take care of the vehicle. All right. I just want to take a quick look back at notifications here. Several kilos of heroin and a bag of meth. All right. Well, and she also, I mean, in this case, like, she lied. So she lied about who owned the vehicle. She lied about the fact that there was drugs in the car. So not very cooperative at all. And she's driving unsuspended. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, she's going to get jammed up pretty hardcore here. So, driving while suspended. I'm just going to throw the book at her because she wasn't, at least she didn't come out with a weapon or anything, but she hasn't been cooperative. She's been deceptive about the nature of the car, deceptive about whether or not there were drugs in the car. All right, so the next is going to be possession of the stolen vehicle. Possession of methamphetamines. And then we're going to have also possession of heroin, but we're going to tack on the intent to distribute charge because there was so much of it. All right, possession with drugs with intent to distribute. I think that's going to be it. She's going away for a very, very long time. Submit. Look at this, chat. Look at all these charges. Oh, gosh. She's going to go to the booty house for a long, long, long time. All right, Miss Starkey, just make sure everybody understands what's happening. You're going to be placed under arrest, ma'am, for possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of methamphetamines, possession of heroin with intent to distribute, as well as driving unsuspended. So the deputy here is actually going to take care of running you in. We're going to have your vehicle towed. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting prisoner transport. Booyah.
Assistance required in Sandy Shores.
Moron!
All right, so we're going to actually have to have this car towed because it's going to be taken in for evidence. 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a tow truck, East Joshua Road in Sandy Shores.
Tow truck. Assistance Assistance required in Sandy Shores.
That's going to wrap up another righteous bust. Man, love it. Love it. I might go run some traffic on the freeway. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service.
Roger that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area.
All right, back 10-8. One of the things I like about doing the live stream is, I mean, you kind of see the whole thing, right? So whenever I will do videos, I do try to cut out some of the mundane in-between stuff. But I always think this is a lot more fun when you kind of have a little bit of downtime. On over there. It's like a off-road meeting. Smuggler's Liquor. Seems like fun there. Yeah, I think we'll come up to the freeway and run some radar in between waiting for calls to come in. Thanks again for everybody joining the chat and also joining the stream, obviously. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Just basic LSPDFR stuff, really. Until we start getting some... Run through the bush. Until we start getting some calls, at least. Okay, so we're going to be out here on US Route 13, and the speed limit out here is a crisp 60 miles an hour. So we're going to be getting people coming and going here. Sometimes if you get people crossing the intersection here to go into Grapeseed, it'll slow traffic down a little bit. Just going to kind of hang out here for a second. Gives me an opportunity to check messages. Or robbery in progress in Textile City. Oh, that's like back in Los Santos. And we're gonna pass on that. We're gonna let another unit take that.
Roger. We're heading over now.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. So weird. I got the windows in my office closed. It's it's about 20 minutes to noon here, because I'm like running the game now. It's about.
We have a possible 148 on Great Ocean Highway.
No, those FIB calls are a trap. One, it's like all the way up in Paleto, and two, when you get there, it's basically a person who just runs, and then they need to be tased. Sometimes they have a gun. Those things are an absolute trap. I was gonna say with the window in my office closed and then playing the game, and I don't have any lights on in here. It feels like it's really dark. Ooh, nautical blue. Oh, we got ourselves a 72. All right, we got ourselves our customer here on the highway. It's like a Premier. This is our guy here. Gotta be super careful because everybody just slams on their brakes. Come on, driver, pull it over. Come on, here we go. There we go. Look at that nice pullover. Man, I wish they all did them that way. All right. Looks like it's going to be occupied times 1. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Dispatch, show me on a 1011 southbound US Route 13. It's going to be a 4-door Premier, blue in color, occupied times 1. No additional needed.
10-4, copy that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with caution.
I always hate sometimes where I'll you know, where I'll actually tell dispatch that I don't need an additional unit, and then they'll have like a massive federal warrant. You know, they'll be wanted for some crazy felony like murder of a police officer or something, and then I have to end up calling in a felony backup stop. I don't need backup. Wait, nope, just kidding. I'm gonna need everybody. All right, so we're looking at a Lily Black, failure to secure load. Let's check the car out. Oh, dude, I love this. No registration, expired insurance. Oh, so we're going to be towing Miss Black's car because it's not even registered. And it's doing 72 in a 60. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That looks like the RO. And we got a weapon. Good evening, ma'am. Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How are you doing this evening? Strong odor of alcohol. Oh, every time. Every evening is the same to me, so what's up? Ma'am, do you know why I stopped you today? To have a little too much fun. Yes, ma'am, you absolutely were having way too much fun. Ma'am, I clocked you doing 72 miles per hour right here on US Route 13, which is a posted 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. So that's 12 over, ma'am. Your mind was somewhere else. Well, I'm afraid that's not really much of an excuse, ma'am. You got to be having your mind on your driving. You can't be thinking about something else doing 12 over on a freeway. It's pretty dangerous. Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? This ought to be good. We're gonna get like nothing. Yeah.
Thank you.
So insurance is expired in 2019. No registration. Oh boy. Ma'am, why is this vehicle not registered? I share it with my brother, and it was his turn to register it. Well, ma'am, it's not that the registration has expired. There is no registration. And do you know your insurance is expired? Yes, ma'am. That information is correct. It's as soon as the insurance company receives your payment, they automatically update our systems immediately. So even if you don't get a new card that shows that the insurance is expired, we get the notification right away. But it says here, right here on your insurance card, ma'am, that it expired in 2019. So you got no registration on this vehicle, ma'am. You got expired insurance. Let me back up here because we did have a strong smell of alcohol. So we're going to move on to that next. Ma'am, you had anything to drink today? You keep trying to build your case. It's cute. Seriously, when was your last drink, ma'am? You have not drank anything? Well, I noticed a very strong odor of alcohol on your breath, ma'am. You think you're still legal to drive and drink. Ma'am, do me a favor. Step out of the car. Turn off your motor. God damn it, chat. We're going to have to call for an additional. Just like I said we were going to have to. Okay. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Here I did. Tell dispatch I didn't need any additionals. Dispatch, can you send me code 2 backup southbound US Route 13?
Backup needed in southbound
Gosh.
mountain range.
Wait a sec, buddy.
Bobcat 4, we're en route.
Strong odor of alcohol from the breath of the ped. All right, Miss Black, can you follow me over here? Let's get out of the highway. It's a little dangerous. All right. All right, that's fine, Miss Black. We can talk here. Sweet Jesus, what just happened? There was like a traffic collision right here, apparently. All right, rapid involuntary eye movement. Okay, so we have clear signs of impairment in addition to the mountain of other things that we found wrong with the car. No registration, expired insurance, 12 over in a 60. So we got ourselves quite a pile up here. No pun intended. All right, Miss Black. Like I said, I noticed odor on your breath from alcohol. Oh, no, ma'am. That might be your breath blowing back into your face. I'm worried you're showing signs of impairment. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I can tell just by looking at you. Let's see. I don't have anything about rapid and voluntary eye movement. All right, Miss Black. This is what's going to happen. All right, you got two choices. We can either run some sobriety tests on you right here, and if you pass, I'm only going to cut you a ticket for the lack of registration and expired insurance. I'm going to let you go. I'm not even going to jam you up for, the speeding. But if you refuse to take my tests, I have reason to believe you're driving under the influence, and I'm going to take you to jail. So it's really up to you. You want to go home or you want to go to jail? Should probably just slap the cuffs on now. Okay, ma'am, if that's the way you want to go, because it seems like you're over the legal limit. All right. Then, Ms. Black, we're going to be placing you under arrest for driving under the influence, as well as, driving no registration, 12 over, all that jazz. So if you don't want to cooperate, then we're just going to go ahead and jam you up. Need you to put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers together. Deputy, you want to cuff her for me? All right. So, given the fact that she's DUI, I'm thinking about whether or not we're going to search the vehicle. There's a good possibility she's got an open container. She could have been drinking while she was in the car. I think I'm gonna avoid not searching the car. Actually, to be perfectly honest. Ms. Black, subject to arrest, we're gonna search you. I just need to know if you need to have a female officer present. Doesn't really care. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me. The deputy here is going to perform a search. I think we're going to leave the car, chat. A rusty spoon and a Playboy magazine, because everybody carries those around these days. All right, deputy, can you watch her for a second? I'm going to take care of writing up the charges. All right, well, that's... Miss Black apparently didn't want to play ball. She probably wouldn't have passed the sobriety test anyway, so she'd be going to jail as it is, but I would have been a little bit more inclined to be a little bit more lenient. So you guys didn't see before, yeah, registration none and expired insurance on her vehicle. Okay. So she's going to be arrested for driving under the influence and driving with no registration. I'm not going to worry about the insurance. That's kind of non sequitur at this point. Okay. Yeah, so she's going to be going downtown. All right. Go ahead and get this taken care of. Dispatch in Lincoln 24, requesting prisoner transport southbound U.S. Route 13 for ×1.
Assistance required in Sanchiansky Mountain Range.
All right, since I eliminated entity persistence, I don't really have to worry about this car sitting here forever. Thanks, deputy. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to be clear this scene. Gotta make sure the deputy gets her in the car, okay? Put her in the trunk, deputy. Put her in the trunk. That's the express route to jail. Riding in the trunk. And in she goes. Okay. All right. We're going to hop back on. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service.
Roger that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol.
All right. We're back 10-8. Not a bad speeder call. Ended up being a lot more than I expected. Turn off our spotlights. Definitely didn't expect a DUI with no registration. Like it just piled up really quick. All right, we're going to go down U.S. Route 68 now. This guy's going to turn. There we go. We were kind of along Joshua before. Sun is going down. Crime is going up.
Attending the scene of that ATM break-in. Yeah, looks like they got some cash out of this thing. We'll attend
Yeah, it
to
looked
the,
like he was
character who gets here.
all in the mail for a second. Somebody on the side of the road probably taking pictures.
5-6, copy. You're having a radio problem. You're clear to return to HQ.
Keep seeing cars and they don't have headlights because because of the level of detail, and two, just because the headlights are kind of turned down. I keep thinking, oh my gosh, no headlights, get them. See what's going on down here in Harmony. Such a weird stretch because this is a 60-mile-an-hour zone, but the locals don't drive. They don't do anything close to 60. They're all that way. It's not like there's only a couple. Although we are kind of starting to stack up here. Now it's a 45. I don't know why the Rage Hook plugin is saying that it's a 60. Guy's driving way under. Yeah, he's turning. That's why. Okay. Yeah, if they turn, it's like excessive slowdown. Ridiculous. All right. The hell was that? It's like somebody was climbing the telephone pole and fell. Sir, you all right? Can you hear me? Sir? Well, I don't want to take his cash. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24.
Go ahead.
Dispatch, can you send me EMS westbound US Route 68 in Harmony for telephone pole accident?
Ambulance. Assistance required
Jeez.
in Harmony.
Let's just check him for weapons real quick. Oh, that was kind of random. Maroon Dilettante. East on Sonora Freeway. For Bolo. Randy Ward. Oh, Mr. Ward's got a 9mm with a scratched off serial number. Well, at least we confiscated it. Thanks, guys. I don't think I'm going to be jamming up Mr. Ward here. I am going to take his gun, though. All right, treatment is successful. Let's see if we can...
Hold on a sec.
Mr. Ward, you doing okay? My name's Deputy Flashwing with Let the Lost. Jeez, I don't even know who I'm with these days. Oh God, wait a minute. Grab him. Grab him. Oh gosh. All right, guys, make sure you hold him for PD down at. Oh, I got him. Yeah, buddy.
Citizens
Or not.
reporting a possible 480 in Grande Sonora Desert. Units respond code 3.
Hey, Lincoln 24, show me en route. All right.
10-4-8 Lincoln 24.
All right. We're gonna respond code 2 to a. Oh my God! If I don't get backed in by the EMS, dispatch just gave us a call for a motor vehicle accident, so we're gonna peel off and go take care of that. All right, so we got an MVA up here. Let's kind of see what's going on. Looks like a single vehicle. Dispatch, 8 Lincoln 24 of 1023 on scene. Dispatch, I'm on scene. Come on, dispatch.
Go ahead.
8 Lincoln 24, mark me 1023.
Roger that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with caution.
All right, let's see. We got a pretty banged up vehicle here. And, oh, sir? Lake County Sheriff's Office, can you hear me, sir? Okay, we got a possible injury. Dispatch, I'm going to need EMS at my location at the MVA. Possible injured.
Ambulance. Assistance required in Grande Sonora Desert.
Dude, sir, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just hang on. EMS is on their way. Wow, this car's all busted up. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down traffic. Oop. Over here on the driver's side, guys.
People.
Just flops out.
Wow, this is a tough one.
The hell are you guys doing? Whoa. You guys see the flashing lights over here? What are you doing?
This city's crazy. Fucking move already. Cocksucker.
Yikes. All right, so we got the driver of the vehicle being transported. Maybe a possible hit and run because there's no second vehicle anywhere to be found. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a vehicle check. I'm probably going to have to get this flatbedded out of here because it's in the roadway.
Target license plate 09er John Lincoln Charles 322. A traffic violation. A warrant issued. Proceed with caution.
Dispatch, can you hold the individual being transported by EMS at the station for further questioning?
Copy that.
All right, so it's possible that the RO of this vehicle is actually wanted for an outstanding warrant. I'm just going to tow the car. Dispatch requesting tow. We're going to need to flatbed it.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Grande Sonora Desert.
All right, we're going to hang out here, chat, until the flatbed arrives. Usually it goes pretty quick, fortunately. All right. Well, we got that going for us. All right, so we got the MVA cleaned up. I'm going to have to send another deputy unit down to speak to the RO of the vehicle because they may have they already may have a warrant out for their arrest. All right, I'm going to just take a quick second here. I want to see how the stream was going. Actually, it looks like it's going great. So if you guys either have any problems or you just want to give me a thumbs up, that always helps too. Just to let me know that everything is cool. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service.
Acknowledged. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol.
Okay, well, let's see here. We could probably trying to think what we want to do. Probably push down. I'm not worried about expired registrations. Oof. Probably push down to Joshua Road and then kind of loop back a little bit. We'll run the ALPR and see if anything comes up. It's so weird. It shows that this is a 60 and it is definitely not. it's signed as a 45. Okay, I've got something weird where I have PEDs that spawn on top of telephone poles and then they just fall to their deaths. I don't know if that's a ambient event or what the deal is, but I'm gonna disregard that. Yeah, so this is a 60. Oh, an outstanding warrant on the habanero. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, chat. This dude's driving like super, super slow. Olo canceled. Let's kind of see what's going on with this guy. Oh, did you see that, chat? Just straight up blew that stop sign. All right. We're going to wait past the bridge. Past the bridge, then we're going to pull him. Here we go. Another stellar pullover. Occupied ×2. Close to that car. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Dispatch, show me out on a traffic stop westbound US Route 68 with a 4-door habanero occupied ×2, requesting additional.
10-4, 8, Lincoln 24. Approach with caution.
Before I call for backup, let's take a quick look at the actual warrant and just kind of get a sense of what's going on here. So there's no insurance coming back for the habanero, and the RO, it has a suspended license and it's arrest warrant for attempted robbery. ROBBERY. That's not good. I'm not a very good speller, but I sometimes recognize it when I see it. What's up, Joe? Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, is it your birthday? It's my birthday every day I'm alive. Every day can be your birthday, sir. Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. So what we got here, in case you just joined us, is got an ALPR hit on a 4-door habanero for a suspect with, or an RO with a warrant attached. And they looks like they got a suspended license and no insurance, so we're going to have to call for felony stop backup. I'm not even going to mess around with this crap. Not even going to mess around. Where's my switch at? Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting backup. Westbound US Route 68.
Assistance required.
Felony stop backup.
Vancouver River.
Is it really your son's birthday? Well, tell him I said happy birthday. That's awesome. It's going to be my birthday at the end of the month. I'm a July 30th birthday. All right, here we go.
Nowhere to run now.
All right, driver, step out, put your hands in the air, walk back towards the sound of my voice.
Roger that. We're on
Keep
our
coming,
way.
keep coming. Stop right there.
444. Don't make me show you.
All right. I'm going to wait for the deputy to move in. And then we're going to secure the...
You're surrounded, dumbass.
we're going to secure... Whoa. Okay.
I'm taking you in.
Looks like the passenger got out and surrendered. All right. Good call, passenger.
Wait a sec, buddy.
All right, let's get this guy in
You're
cuffs.
mine now.
All right, we're gonna do some traffic control. We're gonna slow down traffic in this location here. Sorry, I keep bouncing my microphone around. All right, nice and easy, nice and easy. I love it. All right, sir. Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Looks like we got dilated pupils, signs of narcotic intoxication. Can I get some identification, please? Dispatch gonna need a Jessica Holiday. A boy named Sue. A boy named Sue. All right, Mr. Holiday. Let's see. I don't know if I'm actually getting the right person here. Let me solve this by pulling up the laptop and figuring out what's going on here. Okay. Just trying to figure out who's who. Okay, so Lamazo is who owns the vehicle, and what we have here is a Jessica Holiday and a John Holmes. So neither one of these guys are the RO of the vehicle, but then of course begs the question, you know, why are they driving this car? Okay, all right. Let's let the games begin. Mr. Holiday, here is... I don't have any Grand Theft Auto charges or questions here. All right, Mr. Holiday, just so you know, you're not under arrest, sir, but you are being detained. Yes, we have to absolutely handcuff you, sir. It's for your protection and also for ours. So, Mr. Holiday, you aware of any outstanding warrants? You're not. Do you know who this is with you, sir? We work together and we're hanging out. Okay. All right, Mr. Holiday, the reason for the stop, sir, is on your turn on the U.S. Route 68. You made a right-hand turn, sir, and you did not come to a complete stop. Of course, in the process of initiating the stop, a check this vehicle has a registered owner with an outstanding warrant. That person is obviously not you, sir. But I do see that you are still driving suspended. So you're still a possible suspect, okay? You ain't out here doing nothing. You been in trouble with the police before, sir? Had some drunken disorderly charges in my college days. All right. All right, sir, just hang out here and I'll be right back. Man, we got ourselves a party out here.
That's insane.
All right. Dispatch requesting a pet check. I think we've already ran this guy through.
Acknowledged.
Requesting a person check. All right, John Holmes. All right, Mr. Holmes. My name is Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Just got a few questions for you, sir. Can you tell me what's going on here? What are you doing here? Well, the reason why I'm here, sir, is because the driver of your vehicle failed to stop when they turned on U.S. Route 68, and the registered owner of this vehicle actually has an outstanding warrant. Just so you know, you are not under arrest. You are being detained. No, sir, they are definitely not. Let's see here. Kind of trying to think these things through. So now we've established that the registered owner is not present with the car, and we're not going to be able to get information out of them about where they got the car or who it belongs to, or so that is definitely not going to be part of the situation. But it's not a stolen car. We have no reason to suspect that the vehicle has been stolen. All right. So chances are what's going to happen here is I'm probably going to let these guys go. And I'm going to have to... Gosh. This guy's driving suspended. Usually suspended license charges, at least in the state of Arizona where I live, if you're driving while suspended, man, you get jammed up pretty hard. So it just says the license is suspended, but it doesn't give us a time period. So what we could probably do here is I'm probably going to arrest Mr. Holiday for driving while suspended, but I can release the vehicle into the hands of the passenger. So that way we don't have to tow the car. It's not in a dangerous spot. We could just leave it here, but I'd rather not. All right, Mr. Holiday, here's the deal, sir. Oh, that's right, and he's also intoxicated. Oh, I completely forgot about that. So much to remember. Mr. Holiday, you been doing drugs, sir? Get my supervisor. Well, afraid the supervisor's busy, sir. Not going to be able to come out and help you tonight. Sir, you look like you're under the influence of a narcotic substance. You gotta prove it. What specific signs did we see? Pale-faced, dilated pupils. All right. So pale-faced and dilated pupils. Why are your pupils so dilated, sir? Yes, of course I can see that. Anybody can see your pupils from outer space, sir. So here's the deal, sir. We got two ways that we can do this. Either you can cooperate with us and allow us to test you for narcotics impairment, and in which case, you know, I'm gonna try and go lenient on you. You know, you got a suspended charge right now. You know, if you're under the influence, it's going to be a serious issue. But if you're not going to want to cooperate, sir, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the canine. I'm going to have them search your car, and if they hit on anything, it's going to be a serious problem for you. So what do you want to do? You don't think so? Okay, Mr. Holliday, have it your way, sir.
Needing backup!
God damn it. I think we have to dismiss a couple of these deputies to get the canine out here. Maybe?
I need backup!
Sure, the normal backup unit is in position.
I don't want to see that shit again.
Trying to dismiss the I'm trying to dismiss the deputy here. Let's see.
Jesus Christ!
Well, E to dismiss. Come on. All right, this is what we're gonna do, chat. I'm just gonna release all these cops. Even though this is not super realistic to the situation, I would have at least one other deputy hang out here, but this is gonna be a problem. And we're going to attempt to call for a canine. If I can't get a canine out here, I'm still going to arrest somebody, but I would rather determine whether or not there's going to be somebody in the car that may or may not have, yeah, police partners guarding the suspect. I wonder if I just converted him to a partner. Come on, pull out, go. I may have just converted that cop to a partner, which actually wouldn't be a bad deal. I didn't even think about rolling with a partner today. Come on. All right, let's try calling for the canine again.
I need some damn backup, man!
Assistance
Oh,
needed in,
yeah.
Zancudo River.
You're going to be federally fucked now because the canine's coming.
Copy that. On my way.
All right, Mr. Holliday, this is the last chance, sir. You got anything illegal in the car? Bite. Okay. I don't know if we searched both these guys. We better make sure we do that. All right, canine's here. About to get serious. What's happening, deputy? Thanks for coming out. Oh, well.
God.
Oh, my bad. Waiting for the canine to get into position here.
Hey.
Here we go. All right. Ready to inspect the suspect vehicle. Bork, bork, nom, nom time. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna assume you are a donut operator watcher. That's where I hear that all the time. Bork, bork, nom, nom time. Oh yeah, this guy is screwed. My canine alerted on the vehicle. You have probable cause. All right, Mr. Holliday, here we go. We're gonna toss your car. Okay. Survey says AR-15 and a fake BCSO badge. Well, we didn't find any drugs, but we did find ourselves a pretty serious weapon. And a fake badge. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, he did say he might have something in the car that's illegal. Where's the weapons? All right, Mr. Holliday. Found an AR-15 inside your vehicle, sir. Who does this weapon belong to? You don't own any weapons. Well, somebody's going to have to claim it, sir. We're going to find out. We're going to run a weapons check. See what comes back here. All right, dispatch. Need an AR-15 rifle. Serial number checks be Sam 978788 Edward. And it comes back as valid. But Mr. Holiday here, to my best of my knowledge, does not have a weapons permit for long guns. Let's bust out the laptop chat. Double check. That's a negative. So we got legal possession of a firearm. And I'm going to be jamming him up for DUI because he does look like he's under the influence. Gonna maybe give him the opportunity one more time to recant on Mr. Holiday. I'm willing to test you for impairment, sir. Don't think so. Okay. Okay, Mr. Holiday, this is how it's going to go, sir. You're going to be placed under arrest for possession of an illegal firearm, for driving under the influence, and for driving while suspended, sir. Now I just need to find out if he wants me to release the vehicle into... Of course, well, now that I think about it, we don't know exactly who this weapon belongs to. Let's check his passenger, Mr. John Holmes, who also does not have a weapons permit. All right, so let's see if we can ask Mr. Holmes about the weapon, because that's a pretty serious situation. Holiday's not taking claim to it. Passenger questions. All right, Mr. Holmes, just so you know, you're responsible with everything within your reach, sir. Who does the weapon belong to, sir? Okay, well, you know, if neither of you confess, you're both going to get charged. Oh, it's mine. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're also going to be placed under arrest for possession of illegal weapons. And, of course, we've already got them handcuffed. Okay. We need to make sure we have these guys searched, subject to arrest. What is happening right now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the? Oh, my God. Are you serious? What is happening, chat? The guy just drove away with... What is happening here? Pull that shit over. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Step out of the car.
LSPD,
With your
don't
hands
you
up.
move.
Yeah, dude, this guy is already cuffed. Already cuffed. Oh my God. Grab. This is unbelievable. Now, because I don't have entity persistence on, I don't know if that last stop is going to still be there. Pork, pork, nom, nom, man. I wish the dog could have just tore after this guy. All right. We got to do with this car. And then just have somebody come pick it up.
Assistance required on Zancudo Grande Valley.
That's my partner, apparently. Must have converted him into a partner. Let's hope that there's still a scene back there. That was wild. Go to do a pat down, and then the guy's like, okay, peace out. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's get these fools in the car. Pat this guy down real quick. Just make sure we did it. That's right, because he had a okay. I'm just confusing myself. Not very hard to do, trust me. Okay. just get these guys in the car so that I can keep control of the scene. Unfortunately, the canine guy is gone now, but yeah. So I was really trying to work with entity persistence, and maybe it would work out if I spent some more time with it or checked out the INI file a little bit. Come on, partner, get in the car. Get in the. There we go. Okay, let's get these charges written up and get this stop done so we can clear the stop and get back on 10-8. Okay, so the passenger copped to the ownership of the weapon. We still have a problem with the fake badge. I don't know. Yeah, the fake badge is going to be, well, first things first. Mr. Holiday is going to be charged with driving under the influence and also driving while suspended because he didn't want to cooperate with a narcotics test. Let's see what else we got here. I don't think I'm going to worry about the fake badge. That's just kind of a red herring. And then we got a James Holmes. Mr. Holmes is going to be put under arrest for possession of an illegal firearm. And he does not have a license. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, man. I don't know. God, no way. I think we're going to code 2 it back to the station. And that way we can kind of start our patrol back there. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24.
Go ahead.
Dispatch, show me 1015 with ×2 occupants.
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24. Approach with caution.
I am not on scene, but dispatch, mark me 10-7 en route back to station.
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24.
Dude, stop. Alright, we're just code 2ing it back to the station. We're going to drop these 2 knuckleheads off ourselves. It'll be a good place to kind of restart everything. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope, let me know in the comment section if you can, how the stream looks, how it sounds. Am I too loud? The game too quiet? How are the graphics settings? One of the things I do, I was kind of struggling with, like, whether I wanted to start streaming on YouTube or on Twitch, because I've already done some stuff on Twitch, and I actually don't have too far to go to reach affiliate on Twitch, but the one problem is I got so sick and tired of broadcasting in 720p. I really like 1080. I feel like that's a good sweet spot, and I really like, because I have the capability to make a good looking stream. I stream through a second system locally on my network, and it does all the heavy hitting. And but YouTube does real-time transcoding, which Twitch does, but you have to be affiliate, so they won't just let anybody do it. And it's it's only if there's bandwidth available. So I like that people can transcode with YouTube. And if you have to watch it in 720p, or if you don't, if you're on a mobile and you can get away with less resolution, if you got a slower internet connection, whatever it may be, then you can kind of pick and choose whatever resolution and quality type you need. And I really like that. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more call. Coming up on almost hour 45 here. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service. I think this is definitely going to be
Copy that. 8
pretty
Lincoln
good
24.
test.
Proceed to patrol area.
All right. Let's get that ALPR rolling again. Back here in the county. About 21:31 local time. I'm running the Natural Vision Evolved, which is really fantastic. Unfortunately, you can't run like the full set of E&B settings on LSPDFR, because EMB, the latest version of EMB, does not play nice with the Rage Hook plugin. I'm really looking forward to switching over to 5M here in the next couple of weeks, because then I can actually run all that stuff, and I don't have all these extra plugins and scripts bogging down my system, because all those scripts are handled on the server side, which is fantastic. So whenever I get a chance to get over on 5M and I'm streaming, you guys are going to notice the performance is going to be way better. But I've actually been contemplating streaming in maybe like 30 frames. It gives a little bit more of a cinematic look. The 60 frames is nice, you know, especially for games and smoothness, but it doesn't look very real. Man, we got ourselves a stolen car. Oh. Did you see that guy? He just like... I want to say this was the stolen car we saw before. No, this guy's got a boat. Okay. Possible stolen vehicle. Here we go. Come on, bro. Pull that thing over. Do not tell me this guy is going to run with the boat. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24.
Go ahead.
That's a long radio hold. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Show me out on a 1011 westbound Marina Drive. Possible stolen vehicle.
10-4, 8, Lincoln 24. Proceed with caution.
Requesting a vehicle check. Maybe. Well, fine. I'll just do it myself. Oops. Okay. Let's pull up the computer and see what we can see. Sadler. Jimmy Carson is the RO. Listed as stolen. Mr. Carson's driver's license has also been expired for over 100 days. Got an arrest record for hit and runs, and no, he did have a DUI warrant. So sometimes I get the RO actually still in the vehicle, so the vehicle is on the hot sheet for no reason. Dispatch requesting code 2 backup westbound Marina Drive for a traffic stop.
Assistance required on Marina Drive.
We're going to call for an additional. I can't quite tell. Well, maybe not.
Copy that. Taking a look.
Yeah, this is a bison. Before the bison that we saw that had a stolen tag was I think he was hauling around a U-Haul trailer. Oh, a bike unit. Thanks for coming, Deputy. We got a possible stolen vehicle here. Oh, and I completely forgot I had a partner. Yes, I'm so stupid sometimes. I don't usually roll with a partner, so I completely forgot. Sorry, partner. I didn't even see you in the car there. All right, we did spot a weapon. Good evening, sir. Deputy Flashwing with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How are you doing this evening? Uh-huh. All right, that's great, sir. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? You hassle poor innocent civilians. I think we're going to move right into... sir, the reason why I stopped you... do you own this vehicle, sir? My mom's car. Okay, the reason why I asked is because this vehicle's been reported as stolen. It's impossible, man. This is my ride. Okay, sir, well, can you show me the registration? Assume the dealership handled all that. Let me see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please.
Kiflam.
See if I get this flashlight aimed correctly.
Thanks.
We have a Kenny Simmons, and that is definitely not a Jimmy Carson. Speaking of stolen cars. Look at all this. Look at all this excitement, chat. And then we got somebody rolling by with underglow neons, and they're rolling 3 deep in that car. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like a bunch of trouble. All right, sir. Do me a favor. Can you step out, turn off the engine, step out of the vehicle for me? Oops. All right. So one thing to keep in mind, too, one thing that's great with the deadly weapons modification is it really trains you to look at hands. Because as soon as that weapon pops into that hand, you know what's going to happen.
Hold on a sec.
All right, Mr. Simmons, here's the deal, sir. I'm going to need you to put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers together. Just so you know, you're only being detained at the moment while we conduct our investigation. Absolutely, sir. We do have excellent probable cause, given that this is possible stolen vehicle. Okay. We're going to have dispatch, because we had some problems with dispatch giving us vehicle information. We're going to have dispatch run the tags on this car just to be on the safe side. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, requesting a plate check.
Target vehicle license plate 22 Robert Tom Robert 770. A traffic violation. A possible stolen vehicle. Approach with caution.
Okay, so dispatch has confirmed for us that this is definitely a stolen vehicle. Given that this is now going to be a stolen vehicle recovery, we are going to go ahead and search the car and see what we see here. Ooh, found a silencer. A suppressor. Large bloodstained glass cutting equipment. So he's got a suppressor, but he doesn't have an actual firearm to attach it to. I'm not really sure if that's going to amount to anything, to be perfectly honest. All right, sir. Jeez, he's like, he's going nowhere. All right, sir, just so you know, you're going to be placed under arrest for possession of a stolen vehicle. Dispatch confirmed that this car is marked as on the hot sheet. Given the fact that you can't prove that you obtained this vehicle from the registered owner and the registered owner marked it as stolen, we're going to be hauling you in. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and search you, sir. Got anything that's going to poke me, stick me, prod me, anything like that? All right, we're going to have our puppy pet. Knuckle dusters and a vibrator. I don't even want to know. Dispatch requesting prisoner transport. Later on, dude.
Assistance required on Marina Drive.
All right. Since this is a stolen car, we're gonna have to have it towed so we can recover it. We're going to get a large tow truck because he's calling a boat.
Grande Sonora Desert.
All right.
Shit for brains.
Huh. Oh, I just realized that the deputy is on a motorcycle. So, yeah, maybe they had to call for transport. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, I feel like this is about to become a massive shit show. I think this is about to become a massive shit show. Here we go. Here we go, chat. It's about to get real. I know it's about to get crazy. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we got that taken care of. Okay. Suspects being hauled away. Oh my God. Deputy, you can go ahead and take off. Pick up your dropped ass bike. We come back here and the deputy's bike is on its side. I don't know if you guys ride a motorcycle, but let me tell you, there's a few things. There are a few things in the world that will make you angrier than coming out and finding your bike on its side. Guaranteed. Oh boy. I have a feeling that this is going to be bad. All right, get in, partner. We got to get out of here before this gets really ugly. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, marking back in service.
Roger that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area.
All right. Gonna be back 10-8. Let's get away from this craziness here. Oh God, not again. I've had some kind of an issue with pets spawning on top of telephone poles, and I don't know if it's part of an ambient event for an injured pet, but it seems to happen a lot. And I can't find anywhere in the configuration files where that even remotely makes sense to do. Yep, there's another one. So we're just going to disregard the people falling off of telephone poles. Thanks for everybody who's joining. We're just doing a test stream today. I'm probably looking to start playing some 5M. I hooked up with there's a group that's in the process of building their own 5M server. They're going to be referring to it as New World RP. And I believe Jeffrey Gamer and is one of the YouTube channels that's going to be running it. And there's some other guys, including Criminal Justice, True Uprising, some other YouTube, predominantly YouTube guys that are going to be taking care of everything. What's up, 5M? Thanks for joining, man. We're just, I'm seeing if my streaming machine's going to explode today. So I'm just doing some testing here, and I stream on a secondary machine, so I kind of free up my main machine from having to worry about streaming and playing. I was having some problems with it, and come to find out, the cooler for my processor was way undersized. And managed to get a new cooler for it, and so far it's working great. The only so far the only linchpin that keeps falling out is LSPDFR. I had some crashing earlier. So far it's been good, although I don't want to jinx it. I just realized I've been rolling around with my spotlight on the whole time. So I'm just out here in the county. We just wrapped up another call. I think I still got the ALPR rolling. Doing BCSO today. Did I get my car messed up at all? I don't think so. Oh, no registration on the car. Let's go check it out. You sent me a DM. Cool, man. I'll check it out here in just a little bit. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, whatever you need help with, hopefully it's not too bad. So, let's see. What we got going on here? Whoa! Super slow. Of course, this is a 35. And we might disregard that. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Whoop. So far, so good. I did have a crash. We were over in the city, actually. I had a crash really early on, and since I came out into the county, I had some additional problems in the county, but I think we got them straightened out. Everything looking good over at the Yellow Jacket. About 21:45 local time in the game, at least. Actually, it's getting close to 1 o'clock. Ooh, no license. That guy's moving too. Wow, that was actually a stop. Amazing. Gonna make my job a little harder. What are you doing, dude? Going to the Yellow Jack, huh? Yeah, we might stay on this guy. Not much that's gonna go wrong right here. Other than, you know, just like driving in circles. is this guy gonna do? Whoop, just pulled right out. I don't know. So he kind of flipped around. Did it the right way, though. We're just going to kind of stay on this guy for a minute. Because he was coming back as having no license. Woo! Sounded like somebody was flying by quickly. Throwing out the boat anchor. So as a matter of practice, even though the ALPR is, you know, going to be pretty exact in this game, I do try to get a secondary traffic infraction along with the ALPR, only because, again, kind of in the quest of trying to be stolen vehicle. A lot of those recently. Because in the quest of just trying to do things legit, well, departments are starting to adopt a policy, or they are adopting a policy that if they use an automated license plate reader, that you can't, like, that alone shouldn't be considered probable cause to initiate a stop, because they keep running into these situations where they end up with these felony stops and it turns out to not be what they thought it was, and then you got people who are traumatized, getting pulled out of the car at gunpoint and yelled and screamed at, and I think I got a little too much heavy weight on the stolen vehicle. This guy is just creeping. Oh, he's gonna turn. Well, he's driving pretty significantly under the speed limit. He's weaving a little bit. We're going to go ahead and stop him. I was hoping he was going to make a much bigger mistake. All right. What do we got? Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Dispatch, show me on a 1011 eastbound Sonora Road outside Harmony. It's going to be a black 4-door SUV occupied ×1. No additional 32 needed.
10-4, 8, Lincoln 24. Approach with caution.
All right. Let's take a look at this guy. So we got the ALPR hit for no license on the RO. Oh, it does have expired registration too. So, hey, we got a 2 for 1. A Jack Goddard is the RO. License is expired for 33 days. I would probably just give him I'd probably just give him a ticket for it, to be perfectly honest. Let's hop out and see what we can see. I think I'm going to approach on the passenger side because we're kind of hanging out in the road here. Wait a minute, did I just hear? Oh, damn! I keep forgetting I have a partner. Oh, I'm so used to doing this solo. Oh, he's taking off. Dispatch, we got a pursuit.
Copy that.
Get in the car. Dispatch, show me on a pursuit eastbound Sonora Road. It's going to be a black 4-door SUV occupied ×1. Oh! Well, I saw that the pursuit concluded. I wonder if the game, like, dumped. Because now, dispatch requesting a vehicle check. Is this the same car?
Target license plate 89er Nora Zebra Henry 425. A traffic violation.
Okay, so this is the same car, but I think there's a different occupant in it. Like, the game dumped the occupant once the car got far enough away from me. Oh my god, it's running again! Get in the car! Oh, I'm leaving my partner. This is bullshit. Dispatch, show me the pursuit.
Roger.
Police, now pull over the goddamn car!
All right, this is definitely one of the strangest pursuits I think I've been in. All right. Out of the car.
Here, now!
Get down on the ground. On your knees. Oh, this is weird. Requesting backup code 2.
Copy that.
I don't even understand what's happening. Requesting backup.
Backup required on, Sonora Road.
My partner got left behind because he got in the car too damn slow.
Copy that, dispatch. Animals on the loose.
Sorry, it was like I'm sitting here like pressing T, like, come on, get back in the car, get back in the car. Dude was gonna be long gone before we got it. All right. All right, ma'am, I'm Flashwing, Deputy Flashwing with the San Andreas. Dude, my brain is so scrambled right now. I've been playing too many agencies with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, ma'am. Just so you know that this is being video and audio recorded. All right, ma'am, just so you know, you're going to be under arrest. Currently for fleeing and eluding a traffic stop. Where, like, oh my gosh, where is everything here? You do have the right to remain silent, ma'am. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You do have a right to an attorney. You cannot afford an attorney. One will be appointed for you. You are free to invoke these rights at any time during questioning, and you are also have the right to have an attorney present while questioning. Do you understand that you're being detained? You understand these rights as I explained them? Yes, I can't believe this is happening either, ma'am. Can you tell me what's going on here? I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary. Let's go ahead and dispatch. I need a person check. Tali Hawkins, DOB 22694. It's got a valid license, no warrants. What are you running from me for, Miss Hawkins?
You dumb fuck!
Do you know who I... Yeah, well, I do now, ma'am. Do you know who I am? I'm from the sheriff's office, ma'am. I'm from the police. Oh, my God. Okay, let's see here.
I came easy.
Yeah. Boy, what a mess.
Slow in the
What a mess,
motherfucking
chat.
head.
God, I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start here. So, we stopped for expired license. Good grief. We have somebody watching her. Okay. Oh my God. Don't even know. Don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what to do with my hands right now. I'm gonna try and kind of block this street a little bit. Okay, let's get this under control. Okay. Don't even know what I'm doing from 1 minute to the next. All right, registration is expired from the Landstalker. That's why we initiated the stop. Everything's cool with Miss Hawkins, at least no wants, no warrants. She did have a voluntary manslaughter warrant, possession of cocaine. Gosh, you know, I'm really trying to find people that I could just, you know, ticket and let go. But, man, they are, like, making it really hard this evening. Oh, my goodness. I don't have any reason to... I don't have any probable cause at the moment to search the vehicle, and the fact that she's running from us. With no idea why. All right, Miss Hawkins, do you consent to me searching the vehicle? No. Okay, man. All right. I am going to have the deputy here search you. Do you want a female officer present? Yes, ma'am. Yes, a fun threesome of law breaking. All right. Deputy, can you pat her down for me, please? This is going to be a problem here soon. Burglary tools, lockpicking a car key fob. Well, she wasn't suspected of stealing anything, so not going to jam her up with a burglary charge. All right, Miss Hawkins, you know, you got yourself in a fair bit of trouble here. The reason for the stop, ma'am, is the ALPR system hit on the expired, basically have an expired license on the registered owner of the vehicle you were driving. You're obviously not that person, ma'am, but the fact that you fled from a traffic stop Means you're going to be placed under arrest. And we're going to do... I'm going to get this car out of here. We're just going to call the... have dispatch get a registered owner over here.
Assistance required on Sonora Road.
Have them come get their car. All right, let's get back over here with the suspect. We're going to pull the lap. We're going to pull out the Orange Bison Bolo. Bay Tree Canyon Road, which is pretty much where we are now. Registered owner is wanted for questioning.
Sup?
All right, we're going to get these charges written up here. Appreciate again everybody coming out watching the stream. Give me a chance to... Oh my god, what's happening? Why do I feel like that dude just totally wrecked into my cruiser?
Baby, you're gonna need to move.
Okay. Fleeing and looting. Traffic crimes, that's what I was looking at. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So he's going to be submitted for arrest for the traffic. Oh my God. Just ran into the deputy. Okay. 8 Lincoln 24 to dispatch requesting prisoner transport.
Assistance required on Sonora Road.
God, I've been sitting for over 2 hours. We're going to have to stand up. I'm going to enter on the passenger side of my cruiser here. I'm going to dismiss all the police. I'm going to pull it over. Just going to wait for them to get the suspect booked. An unmarked top? What did they bring there? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see the vehicle that they were transporting her in. Okay, looks like she's in. Nope. Don't grab the shotgun. Traffic return to normal. All right, I think we're kind of winding things down here. Let's take a look at a few of the court cases we've got today. We got quite a few. Let's see. Let's start with Tina here. Destruction of possession of destruction devices. She also had heroin. She had like kilos of heroin with intent to distribute, reckless driving and endangerment, and then fleeing and eluding, resulting in property damage. She's going to prison for 21 years. Fined massively, and she got 13 years in prison for fleeing from police. Next was Josh Henderson, Schedule 2 drug trafficking and driving under the influence of drugs. This was the guy that we stopped, and we found that he had heroin inside the vehicle, and he was also DUI. And he's going to be doing 5 years in prison. Fined $3,000 for the Schedule 2 possession of morphine. And he's doing 5 years for that. Jeez. License is suspended for 18 months, granted probation on the DU. Man, the possession of morphine was way worse than the actual DUI charge. That's crazy. Let's see. Yasmin, who had methamphetamines, heroin. She also had, I think, enough heroin with intent to distribute. Possession of a stolen vehicle. This is the person I think we stopped on Route 68. Driving while suspended with knowledge. And she's going to be doing 6 years and 8 months in prison. Massive fines. Look at these fines. Jeez. Lily Black. Driving under the influence of alcohol and driving with no registration. She's not getting any prison time, but she's gotten her license suspended and also a fine. And then Jessica Holiday, the boy named Sue, the Mr. Holiday, was arrested and charged for driving under the influence of drugs and also driving while suspended with knowledge. And he's going to be doing 10 months in prison, 13 months. Actually, this doesn't really kind of add up. License is suspended for 13 months. 8 months in prison for the DUI. Woo. Let's see. John Holmes, who was the passenger with Mr. Holiday, who was charged with illegal possession of a firearm because we found an AR-15 that was unregistered inside the vehicle. He's doing 8 months in prison, and he got fined $669. Jeez. Get your gun permits, folks. I guess that's about the best thing I can tell you. And then Tahili, I'm really bad with names, but Miss Hawkins, who we just booked for fleeing a traffic stop, she's going to do 7 months in prison, and license is suspended for 22 months. Not bad. Not bad for a couple hours of patrol, and no doubt more to come. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. This was, again, just kind of a testing shakedown. Might be back tonight. We'll kind of see how things go and do something a little bit more diverse. I really want to get back into the city. I got to check and see what's going on with some of my frame problems over in Los Santos. But I was thinking about doing a Los Santos task force stream. A buddy of mine was really enjoyed the BCSO task force that we did a few days ago. Be sure to check out some of the content on my channel. Please, be sure to leave a comment or feel free to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. But I really do appreciate everybody hanging out. It's a good time. Lots and lots more to see. So thank you guys. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.